It's Coleman. I'm back at y'all with another video, man. And today, we're going to talk about faith on this semen retention journey. And faith is another big part that goes along with semen retention, because when you on this journey, you need faith. Faith is, it's believing in something that you can't see, but psychologically you think that it's going to manifest into something bigger. You know what I'm saying? So on this semen retention journey, you need faith. You need faith based off of, you're going to get better as a person. You're going to get your mind right as a person. You know for a fact that, all things come to those that are, that are loyal. All good things come to those that stay true. You know what I'm saying? You have to stay true to this semen retention journey. And you need faith when it comes down to this semen retention journey. Because if you don't have faith, you might stagger. You might, go left when you really supposed to be going right. You know what I'm saying? On this semen retention journey. A lot of guys, they do this semen retention journey without really believing in faith, without having faith. That's why they can't go on these long streaks, because they lacking faith as well as in belief and consistency. You know what I'm saying? Faith is what's going to get you to your destiny. Because you don't see yourself, you don't see how beneficial semen retention can be to your life until you just walk by faith. Take it day by day and keep retaining, and you're gonna notice how much energy you can get, how consistent you can be on your purpose. You can be, on this semen retention journey. You need faith, man. You need a lot of faith, because without faith, you think more in the moment. Without faith, you don't think for the long run. Without faith, when you have faith, you think for the long run. I see this taking me here, or I see, this taking me here. Semen retention take you there or there, or many different stages in life where you're bettering yourself. That come along with faith. You know what I'm saying? Faith, in a sense, and long-term thinking, it equates, it connected to each other, because without long-term thinking, and without faith, that long-term thinking, you're not gonna be able to keep up with what you're trying to accomplish in life. You're not gonna see the future of what that can be. You gonna quit. You know what I'm saying? That's the chance that you can quit this semen retention journey without faith, because faith is it goes along with long-term thinking. You know what I'm saying? That long-term thinking, you're not gonna have that long-term thinking without faith. Trust me. Faith play a big part of, longevity. Faith plays a big part of longevity. You know what I'm saying? Cause you just going day by day, taking it day by day, and just believing and having that faith. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe too. You gotta have belief too. And with your goals on the semen retention journey, faith play a big part in your goals, because you might first start something, and then you might don't see it taking off right then and there. You know what I'm saying? And when that faith come into play, I'm gonna use my YouTube channel for an example. When I first started this YouTube channel, I didn't know where it was gonna take me at all, bro. At all. I'm just keep uploading videos, because I have faith. In the beginning, I was just doing one video a day, because I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of iffy about it, but I just kept going. taking it day by day. Just kept going because I have faith. You know, faith and that long-term thinking, that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me uploading videos every day for y'all. Because I have faith. If I didn't have faith, that long-term thinking, I won't have long-term thinking. Because, like, I don't, like, faith is seeing something manifesting into something bigger without it actually happening, like, in the moment. You know what I'm saying? For the long run. In the future. Without that faith, I won't have long-term thinking, bro. I just won't have it. I would have been quit this semen retention journey and this YouTube journey. I would have been quit. But since I have faith, I know for a fact that I know that this semen retention journey and this YouTube journey is going to reach more guys and help more guys out and help guys to retain and to develop that faith on this semen retention journey. Because, you know, you can't quit. You know, you can't quit, man. You can't give up. You got to keep going on and on and on until semen retention changes your life. Because it can. It can change your life in so many different ways. You know, you don't know how far this semen retention journey going to take you or how it's going to change your mindset. You never know. That's why faith is very important. I just know for a fact, when I'm swimming up to get that water up under my neck, I know that it's some fresh air I can breathe. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact that it's a light at the end of the tunnel. You gotta have that long-term thinking and that faith, man. Faith is gonna get you so many different places. You need faith when it comes down to success. You need faith. Because without faith, like, you know, it'll have you thinking like, well, since I don't have it now, or since I'm not successful now, I'm gonna just go ahead and just give up because it's not happening for me now. See, you need faith in college, for instance. I could use college as an example. Like when you do your 3 to 4 years, you need faith all those years. Because without faith, trust me, you're not gonna finish. You're not gonna have that long-term thinking. Because you think that, oh, since I'm not making any money right now from what I pursued, you know what I'm saying, from my profession, then what's the point of just keep going? You know what I'm saying? That's how you're gonna think. But when you have faith, you think like, okay, I know for a fact that I can't give up. I know that this is gonna help me in the long run. I know I need faith for longevity. I know I just can't give up like that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep this jump moving. I gotta keep it moving. You know, even when you feel like you being worn out, you know what I'm saying, on that in college, you feel like you just tired of doing the, you know, projects and all that. You gotta have that faith. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have faith. You gotta keep pressing, man. Because without that faith, you know, I would have been gave up. I would have been gave up on this semen retention journey. I just know for a fact that, like, it's something about this semen retention journey that I just feel like it's gonna take me so many different places in life. So many different places, you know? And I know a lot of you guys, y'all need to hear this message because y'all might be on the edge of quitting something. You might be on the edge of quitting your purpose. But just because it's not monetized right now. But I'm just here to tell you, dude, you have to have faith. You got to keep trying. You got to keep going. Yes, it's a long journey, but it's going to be worth it, you know? You got to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm going to make you proud one day. You do. As a man, you got to look yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm going to make you proud one day. And continue to keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let nobody turn you around, man. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody... If you know that that's what you destined supposed to be doing, keep doing what you're doing, bro. You know, you will be rewarded eventually. It might not come right now, but you will be rewarded because you're doing something that's helping you and that might be helping others. You know what I'm saying? The energy that you project in the world, you get back. So you might feel like that you're not getting that positivity back right now, but you got to have faith because you never know that positivity, like it just might be just piling up. And then all of a sudden, when you monetize that business, when you monetize that business and you do it long enough with faith, it might, like within a year, it might just take off, bro. Just might take off. And you just be living a good life. So you never, ever know. This is why you don't quit your true purpose. And you're not going to have that mindset of quitting your true purpose because it makes you happy. So all you need is that faith and that belief and that consistency and that discipline, man. You can do anything. Anything is possible. You never know what's going to happen within a year or a couple of months. You never know when you on your purpose. You know? Some of y'all might just want to give up on life.